Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we are back and we are live. Might have the mic off because this is a really early morning live stream for me. So hit that like button, subscribe if you're new, sit back and relax, and if you have trouble sleeping, well, this might be your bag, baby.
.2K Sports and the PGA Tour are delighted to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. We're at the Genesis Invitational. Today's coverage is just about to begin. I'm Luke Elvey alongside major champion Rich Beam in the booth, and it's wonderful to welcome in Henny Koyak, who's out on the course following our featured group.
Hi Luke, really looking forward to some exciting play from our featured group today. This player has hinted at a rivalry with their playing partner this week.
Well, this week, Henny, it looks like they're intending to beat the big-hitting Brooke Henderson. She might be a kind Canadian, but certainly a fierce rival.
Yeah, she's not going to say sorry. Just make sure you don't look in her trophy cabinet beforehand because you might get intimidated. There's some big major championships in there. Brooke Henderson, speaking of big, hits it big, got big game, and is just so lovely on top of it all. I almost don't want her to be beaten.
Yes, she's a born winner, isn't she, Brooke Henderson? This is going to be a tough rivalry, but one if you can win will certainly build your confidence. Second shot here on the first. Well, this one's going right at the flag. Yeah, disappointing not to find the surface, Rich, but I like that play.
Yeah, it took a bit too much club on that one.
Ooh, that almost went down. Still a fair way away from the hole here. Time to make a long putt. The dreaded shove always hurts on the greens. Oh, what a shame. That would have been a nice one to hole. 3 feet to go here to the hole. Oh, just missed. And this one is for bogey. Starting the round above par today.
Starting off with a bogey at first, not tragic. You got a lot of holes to make it up. Let's see how they deal with it going forward.
We know that Riviera starts with a 5-4, but it may as well be a 4-5 because the par 4 second is tougher than the par 5 first.
I've never seen a golf course where you're so happy to start off birdie bogey. It's the strangest thing I've ever seen. The second hole, pretty straight away off the tee shot. The second shot moves a little bit from left to right, back up the hill. There is some space on the right-hand side to miss your second shot up by the green, but there's no guarantees that it'll kick hard enough right to left to get back on the green. It's a sensational second hole.
Okay, so that's step one, but now got to hold a mid-range putt. Always love these opportunities, especially when it's for birdie. Ooh. Oh, a 5-footer. It's amazing how tour pros hold these.
He's got this for his part.
That's tracking. That's got to be frustrating. Hit such a great approach shot in, but wasn't able to convert. And now over to Brooke Henderson's next shot.
She's currently 1 stroke better than her rival and playing partner today.
Anything in 5 feet to be handy from here.
Looking great now.
Oh, that's a lengthy putt. Well hold.
Before this putt was hit, they looked their playing partner in the eye and gave a signal. That was mean, but fair.
Pacific Palisades in California, the site of Riviera, the 3rd hole, par 4. Elevated tee shot.
And a fairly generous fairway, a little bit more room out to the left than what players can see off the tee shot. Second shot is going to be downhill to a green that basically chases away from the player, going from the front portion of it all the way to the back. Difficult to get your second shot close here.
Henny, how's that ball lying?
Oh, they got so unlucky here, just off the fairway, but not sitting nicely. Got great connection here. Yeah, this is looking good.
Let's see if we can get this one up and down for par. That's inside the range. That shot's so good, we need to have another look.
What an amazing putt from way out.
So after that hole, he's now up to even with the card.
Moving up the leaderboard. I like it.
So many wonderful holes at the George Thomas designed Riviera Country Club. This par 3 fourth has to be one of them.
This is a spectacular par 3. Ideally, players want to hit a tee shot that moves significantly from right to left and moving with the contour of the green. If they can do that, then they've got an opportunity to hit it really close. If they challenge the pin off the tee shot, well, it could come up short in that bunker, and that is a massive no-no.
What do we catch up with Brooke Henderson?
She had a bad previous hole, came off with bogey.
Here's Brooke Henderson's next shot. Oh, you've made it. What a play. Even for the day. That's a big time putt, that one. And their rival knows it too. They heard the cheers. Well, I think that warrants another look. Let's see that again.
I need to see this again because I still can't believe they hold that.
The leader now has a one-stroke advantage. Rich, the PGA Tour is basically a power game these days, although the fifth here at Riviera forces players just to hold off the tee.
The fairway does run out about 310 yards off the tee, and players not necessarily going to hit driver here. They have to be mindful that the fairway pitches significantly from right to left on their tee shot. From there, they're hitting their second shots downhill again to a green that chases away from them front to back. Again, a simple looking second shot, but a difficult one to get close.
And tidy looking shot, that one. He's found the surface. Good chance here. And now over to Brooke Henderson's next shot.
She's currently trailing her rival. Let's see what happens here.
And back to the play, shall we? Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
He's got to be careful this doesn't get away from him here. This is downhill.
Oh, so close. He's got a par putt here. Let's see if he can make it.
On a nice line.
Okay, steady now. And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. Trailing by a few shots after that hole. The 6th hole at Riviera is one of the most famous par 3s on the West Coast, Rich. An absolute beauty.
It looks like a giant green donut with the bunker right in the center of the green, doesn't it? I love this hole.
Needs this one to kick right. That's well played. Anything on the green from there was fine. Well, this would be a big putt to make. A birdie always nice, but particularly when it's a 2.
They've got this putt to pull ahead of Brooke Henderson. This rivalry could get interesting here.
That'll sting a bit.
Well, I think they fell in love with the line, forgot about the pace.
A par putt on the table. That gets the job done. So no movement there. The player remains at even par. Let's head to the par 4 7th at the Riv. Again, it's a par 4 that requires placement of the tee.
The fairway bunker down the left-hand side comes in quicker than you can imagine, and so players want to try and hit it out towards the far right part of it, but again you push it a little bit and now the barranca comes into play. If you find the fairway, happy days. This green is probably one of the most severe tilted from back to front. Players need to make sure their second shots land past this hole in order for it to come back down towards the hole. You will have a downhill putt, but it's better than coming up short.
Opting for the 3-wood. That's a shame. Just leaking left, that one. That's not the shot they're after.
When you come out of the rough, your distance control gets off.
This one's heading towards the rough, I think.
Come on.
Time now for the 4th shot. Just 3 strokes back. Time for the 5th shot. 3 strokes off the lead. Ooh.
Nicely done. Good chip shot.
Just a 4-footer remaining.
It's looking solid.
Yeah, good putt. Well hold. What do we catch up with Brooke Henderson?
She's currently ahead in this rivalry. Let's see what happens.
Let's take a look at the leaderboard as it stands. Currently at 2 over par.
And moving down the leaderboard as well.
The par 4 8th at Riviera is a choose-your-own-adventure. Which fairway do you like to take?
I think most players are going to try and go down the left-hand side, as it seems to be the easier of the two these days. However, where they stick that flagstick, well, that's a different question. If they stick it up front right, the left-hand side of the fairway, that's not the easiest approach. So better be mindful of where that flagstick is in order to pick which side of the fairway you want to drive it down.
And Henny, what's he looking at here?
Sitting up here from about 160 yards.
Oh, that's a high caliber shot. What have they got in front of them here, Henny?
Setting up this putt 20 feet from the cup. Little birdie look in here. Oh, they're going to walk this one in.
There's no doubt about this rivalry. It's certainly heating up. That has moved them within touching distance of their rival. And now over to Brooke Henderson's next shot.
Yeah, she's looking good. She's currently one ahead of her rival today.
That is a delightful bunker shot, Beamer. Let's take a look at the leaderboard. Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. The final hole on the outward half is a par 4 playing back up towards the clubhouse, Rich. It's a good par 4.
Only the big hitters are going to be able to carry that fairway bunker down the left-hand side. Most players are going to try and avoid it and even miss it the fairway out to the right-hand side, which is not a bad miss. From there, the second shot is directly uphill. Deep, deep bunkers on the front right part of this. That is not the place to miss it. Anything that a little bit long will leave you a downhill putt, but that's the safe play.
This shot is about 140 yards out. 5 shots off the pace. Well, good looking shot here. That's headed towards the green. Oh, that's well played. And a chance for birdie here at the 9th. Chance to move up into the top 20 on the leaderboard. A good putt to make here. Ooh, right by the hole. That's just about 3 feet away. Solid par putt, that. So, Rich, give us a halftime report.
Well, Luke, this rivalry we have been watching has been fun. This player is behind their rival as we make the turn, and it'll be fun to see how this matchup shakes out.
Sitting at 1 over. And this from the greenside rough.
Hey, Pickle Mush, I appreciate you, boss. Very much appreciate that. Hope you're having a good one.
Didn't quite
Seriously?
judge the speed on that one. Oh, a lovely opportunity to save par here. there it is. What do we catch up with Brooke Henderson?
Oh, she's taken the lead in this rivalry, but can she hold on to it?
Oh, what a great stroke. That's outstanding. What a putt. And that will take her to 1 under. The par 5 11th, one of the better scoring holes on the course. Players are thinking 4 when they stand on this tee.
It's just a long straightaway par 5, almost a runway, if you like. Both sides of this fairway flanked by huge eucalyptus trees, which frames this tee shot brilliantly. You find the fairway, second shot, once again, straightforward. You must avoid that bunker front right at all costs. That is deep and nasty. You're not going to enjoy being in there.
No harm, no foul there with that shot.
Here we have the second shot into the 11th. Getting ready to play their third.
Hey, Sabby, what's going on? I think I messed up my shot big time. Alright. Alright.
Bit too heavy-handed there. Good chance to move to even par if they can make this putt.
What a great opportunity here for a look at a birdie.
Yeah. I'm the same way lately. Last night was even worse. So we're in the same
Ouch,
boat.
that
Oh,
hurts.
jeez.
From the sand, they able to get up and down? Well, out of the bunker and onto the green, but still a fair bit of effort to go here. Putting for bogey. That's not your best effort. That's a poor lie. Will he be able to get out of here?
They'll have to get their best bunker technique out here because this is nasty.
Well, it's a chance still to get up and down if they can hold a monster. Well, you can't blame them, Rich. I'd have a look at that again if I hit it. Now, long-range putt coming up here. It'd be good to make a bomb, wouldn't it? Maybe some time on the practice green wouldn't hurt. And from the bunker here. That's on the green and you never know what could happen. Now, this is an extremely long putt. You might even have to hinge on this one. The old hammer hands putt. Sadly, your time's up here, but that's all right. You've got another chance on the next hole. Unfortunately, moving down the leaderboard, that's not the direction to be heading. When you stand on the 12th tee, Rich, you're thinking to yourself, oh, a couple of strong back-to-back par fours, and it starts right here.
This is where the golf course gets extremely difficult, Luke. This tee shot moves from left to right, but massive overhanging eucalyptus trees down the right-hand side prevents you from hitting a high draw over them.
That was
Once
insane.
you're in the fairway, though, your second shot is to a green that's really not as big as it should be for such a long hole. And there's a famous tree just short and left of this green, Bogey's tree. Not because of the score, because Humphrey Bogart used to sit there and just watch everybody butcher this hole.
Going with the pitching wedge here. That should find the surface. That was a bit of a miscue.
Seriously.
And now over to Brooke Henderson's next shot.
She's currently ahead in this rivalry. Let's see what happens.
Oh, yeah, golf clap, really good. And here we are with the third shot. Just 3 feet to the cup. And down it goes. Let's head to the next. Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard. Reach the 13th hole. Slightly different look off the tee.
It's really cool. This tee shot is framed by large eucalyptus trees, both right and left, requires a draw. Nothing else to do. You have to move this golf ball from right to left off this tee. If you do it correctly, well, that golf ball could chase down there miles down this fairway. If you find the fairway down there, you're going to love the second shot. The difficulty gets when the pin is all the way back left in this little peninsula. You miss it a little bit left there, you're going to find the Barranca, and you're probably going to find a bogey or worse.
That wasn't their best approach, Beamer.
Missing it short there. They will definitely be upset.